I think there's something very interesting for all of our companies here, right? The future of sports is really an evolution into entertainment. And even in our mission statement as a sports franchise, I call us a media and entertainment company. And that's very intentional because all these worlds are melding. So if you think about both the athletes being funneled towards different pipelines, there are growing sports. I mean, soccer has exploded in the US, lacrosse is growing in the US, things like field hockey are growing in the US in this period. They're growing very rapidly. The esports, even, oh gosh, I hesitate to even put that in there as an athlete who actually ran and sweated, but esports is growing rapidly. These are all avenues by which people are engaging the primary sports along with the peripheral and growing sports. They're engaging it together. And that's because the consumer and the fan is coming through an entertainment lens. And you all know this better than anybody across Google and YouTube and all these platforms. It is about content. It's about getting your sports together in one comprehensive package. It's about storytelling. People are interested in the stories that extend well beyond the helmet and the shoulder pads. They want to understand players' backgrounds. They want to understand the development of things like our new brand, the way we launched our new brand. There was deep interest in the way that we showed the story leading up to that. And we did a series called Making the Brand that elevated that. And then if you notice this, the next generation of fans, they don't necessarily have a favorite team, they have favorite players. Or they have a favorite platform through which they engage the game. They might go through legalized sports betting, or fantasy sports, or doing analytics and VR and AR. They might want to experience it through those settings. That's more of a social thing with their friends. And so the whole idea, the concept of what we had before is fading. And so we need partnerships across these dimensions to actually provide what folks are looking for. So as you and your companies think about how you partner with sports companies, it needs to be comprehensive. And they need to be able to offer up the storytelling, content generation capabilities, or you shouldn't be doing business with them. The old model is antiquated, and it's not going to last.
Thank you, fellas. We're going to open it up, but before doing that, let me just say that this point around storytelling is huge at Google. Not just sports and entertainment, but we consider ourselves an information company, and the information that you're disseminating and doing it at scale. So as we're thinking about partnering with sports-related organizations and getting those stories out, let's not just focus on the stories of Black and brown people in terms of their athletic prowess, but also their intellectual prowess and how they can run business. You've heard Jason and Michael, just two big brains here, and those parts of the stories need to also be told as well, so we can help turn the tide here. And then one last thing, I'm just a country boy from rural South Carolina, but $14 billion, that's a lot of money in most places. So let's make sure that folks in the diaspora is participatory in that. That's a lot of money that's out there, and the economic benefits of us participating in that are huge. So I'll stop there and open it up. I'm sure there's a lot of questions in the audience. Do we have someone that's helping us?